Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Um, if it's your first time here, I basically do um, food reviews, travel reviews of restaurants or places, parks, um, travel kind of destinations, as well as photography, video of art, food, movie reviews, all that kind of stuff. So this is, as you saw in the title, this is a review of a restaurant called Smokey Bones, and it is. Let me check real quick again. Let's see if I can pull it up super quick. Well, crap. I'll put the location actually on the video locator. I'll look it up after. But anyway, so this is going to be my review of their restaurant, right? Now, specifically the location I was at, but even just my thoughts of the company as a whole, because there's some things like on the menu that I think are a little questionable. So here's the deal. It was just after they opened, and there weren't a lot of people there. First off, about 2/4 of their employees, or maybe 3/4 actually, I'd say. So maybe 8 employees out of the 12 to 15 I saw were sitting down eating. They were all eating food that was being prepared by the restaurant. So I assume they have some kind of deal where if you're an employee there, you get a free meal, or you get a free whatever it is, right? Like maybe when you start your shift, or you get like a 15-minute window to eat a quick meal, and maybe that's an incentive why a lot of people work there. I'm not sure. But what I will say is that they're all sitting there gabbing, talking, eating. Now, what I started to notice was that the food that they were ordering was holding up our order. So it's like we ordered food, and next thing you know, the food that we had ordered was being delayed. So it's like, okay, like one of the employees' food came out, another one came out, they're bringing it over, they're eating, they're chit-chatting, whatever. And I'm thinking, okay, like maybe this should have been done before you guys opened, so that that's all kind of done and taken care of. I don't know. It was a weird kind of thing, and it felt kind of uncomfortable. I'm like, why is everyone sitting over there eating? Like literally, like 6 or 7 employees, all just sitting, eating, chatting. Then comes to our order. Now, we decided to get, it was an order where you get an assortment of different barbecue foods, right? So let me explain this. The picture that it shows on the menu is three favorites, or whatever it's called, and it has a price next to it. Well, the picture down below has a plate with brisket, pulled pork, and the pulled pork kind of comes on a garlic bread, so it almost looks like a sandwich. And on the plate also is mac and cheese, coleslaw, and in the jalapeno sausage, right? So yeah, that's fine. We'll take that. We're gonna just split that. And then she comes back maybe 5 minutes after we order, and she's like, "Oh, just so you know, the brisket, it's a $5 upcharge if you want the brisket." So even though it shows it in the picture and has a price, there's an upcharge. So that to me felt a little shady. And then on top of that, another little situation was the fact that as far as the sides go, one of the sides that's in the picture is the mac and cheese. Now, I've been to a lot of barbecue places, and mac and cheese is usually one of their main staples, right? Well, it turns out when you get this for the price you're paying, you only get access to like 4 or 5 sides. Mac and cheese is considered a premium side with an upcharge. And I'm like, okay, so this picture again is being right underneath a price, and yet it's kind of misleading because the mac and cheese, well, that's an upcharge. The brisket, oh, well, that's an upcharge. So I feel like if you're going to show that assortment, maybe show, a non-upcharge version as your main promotional picture, and then be like, oh yeah, brisket's available, but there's an upcharge. That's why in the picture they don't show it, something. Because I just thought it was a little deceiving the way they did it. So the food came, it was okay. I mean, honestly, I just recently been to the Union Wood Shop in Clarkston, and it was hands down probably one of the best barbecue experiences I've ever had. It was delicious. The service was amazing. Atmosphere was very kind of like chill and rustic and wood table and all that kind of stuff. So this was like corporate interest got a hold of it, and now this is what it is. Like it feels like whatever, like severely overstaffed. I mean, I'm sure later on it gets really busy and they do need to have the extra staff, but so many people were just standing around chit-chatting. No one was working. They were just eating, and then looked like putting on jackets maybe to go out and smoke or something. I don't know. But I'll tell you, I was not very impressed by the food. If I had to rate it, I'd say maybe like 5 out of 10 food-wise. Brisket was a little dry. Pulled pork was decent. Sausage, I've had better, but it was okay. And service was so-so. Again, for it being so slow, there was only 3 or 4 customers in the entire building, and I think she only passed by our table once and, asked, oh, is everything okay, or how's everything? So, it is what it is. I know there's locations on M59 now, and I was excited to go and try it out, but I don't think I'll be going again. If I'm going to go get really good barbecue, I'd rather put in a reservation at the Union Wood Shop and get some really good food with some really good service, and plus downtown Clarkston is pretty cute too. So this time of year they have it decorated with whatever, garland, holly, and it's lights up on some of the different businesses. So I'd much rather go there. So I'd say if you live anywhere nearby Clarkston, Oxford, Auburn Hills area, any of that area, I would definitely say skip out on Smokey Bones and just go to the Union Wood Shop in Clarkston. So that's kind of where I'm at with things, and I hope my review you found informative, and You know, worst case scenario, try it for yourself. Maybe you'll have a completely different experience than I did. They did have a picture of like a 3-tiered burger that had like then maybe some barbecue and some onion straws and maybe fries on it. That looked amazing. So if I was back, I probably wouldn't lean into their barbecue. I'd probably try something like that, like a burger. I mean, how bad can you mess up a burger, you know? So, all right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I will catch you on the next one. And as always, I definitely appreciate if you like, subscribe, and share any of my videos. If you think, you're enjoying my content, you find it humorous or informative or whatever, I definitely appreciate that. Helps the channel a lot. So, all right, thanks. See you next time.